Good evening, I'm Ella Schoberl. Thanks for joining us. New tonight, we're learning about an active search for a missing man north of Cook. The St. Louis County Sheriff's Office has identified the missing man as 40-year-old Clayton Leroy Nicola Jr., last seen wearing a white bathrobe. He was last seen near the 12,000 block of South Willow River Road in the Greaney area. And according to the Sheriff's Office, deputies first responded to that South River Road address around 5 p.m. yesterday regarding an unwanted man now identified as Nicola. When the deputies arrived, he fled to the woods and they were unable to locate him. Then around 10:30 this morning, deputies were dispatched to that address again regarding Nicola showing up unwanted, this time naked. On scene, deputies learned that Nicola was last seen wearing a white bathrobe, walking towards the woods. Now the St. Louis County deputies, rescue squad, and/or ambulance are all currently involved in an active search for Nicola. They said he is not wanted for any criminal charges at this time and that they want to ensure he's safe. They're asking that anyone with information on his whereabouts call 911.